When we got home, I told Rona that I'd made an offer on a veterinary practice in the lakes. That was my wedding gift. We've been talking about it for a long time. It was a dream of ours to move there. Well, at least I thought it was.
Could you tell us what happened afterwards?
I went to the reception.
Alone?
Rona was still sleeping, so I didn't want to wake her.
So at that point, everything was okay with Miss Goskirk?
It was our wedding day. We just made love, like usual. Maybe it was what some people might call a little on the rough side, but it certainly wasn't anything out of the ordinary. For us.
You didn't stay at the party long?
Long enough to show my face before returning home to see if Rona was going to join us.
And when you returned?
She was already waiting for me. She couldn't go through with it. The lakes. She didn't want to go.
Did she say why?
She didn't have to. We both knew why.
Please.
Her ex. Paddy. Rona told me that it was just a kiss, a one-off. We dealt with it before the wedding. I'd forgiven her. Only when I got back from the pub, she told me... She told me she was still in love with him.
How did you respond to that news?
I told her that if she wanted to leave me, then I couldn't stop her. I reminded her that we'd only been married a matter of hours, and I'd made sure she wouldn't get a penny. I knew I shouldn't have said it, but I was lashing out, and I was angry.
And Miss Goskirk, how did she react to this?
Put it this way, she left there and then. It's not the world's shortest marriage, but can't have been far off. And that was that, more or less. I mean, I went to see her a couple of times. I tried to fight for my marriage. But, well, you know what happened next. I was arrested on an allegation of rape.
Could you perhaps describe for us how it felt to be accused of such a serious crime?
Well, I was shocked, of course. I couldn't believe it. Didn't seem real at first. Like a bad dream, and then, well, once it had sunk in, a nightmare.
Tell me about your relationship with Miss Goskirk. How would you describe your time together? Harmonious? Turbulent?
We were in love.
Did the two of you argue?
We had a passionate relationship. We argued, I don't deny it, no more than most. And then we made up. Like most couples.
I wonder if most couples can relate to this. Or indeed this. As the jury will recall, these were taken only hours after you were married, only hours after you raped her. This, the woman you love, the woman for whom you forsake all others?
That's right. I just wish she could have felt the same for me.
So you taught her a lesson, is that it?
I didn't. Sex between us was consensual. Always.
And of course, this is where you tell me that Miss Goskirk liked it rough.
now you're just putting words into my mouth.
Really? You said yourself some might call your love life a little on the rough side, but please feel free to explain in your own words, Mr. Harris, why on what should have been the happiest day of her life, the woman you loved looked like this.
Loved? I still do love her. I always will. Rona was everything to me, and I could never hurt her.
So this is a woman you say you love, a woman you say you could never hurt. But, Mr. Harris, does this look like a loving relationship to you? Yes or no?
Look, it's not... That's not how it was.